Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to another morning motivation with Marcus, and it is Sunday and it is Christmas week. It is Christmas week. Time to have that joyous spirit. Well, we've been having a joyous spirit. Seems like since Thanksgiving, but it's that joyous time. It's an amazing time to be thankful, grateful, spend time with family, and continuing to enjoy the holiday season. Man, I tell you, sometimes I'm not sure how to feel around these Christmas times. You know, being in the military, some days I had Christmas, some days we was working, so it didn't really matter. All of my kids are grown, and so sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure how to feel, but love the grandkids. And so hopefully you are planning a joyous week with your family. Listen, I know I've been talking about this a couple different times, but sometimes it's a struggle to go through when it's your first time without somebody, when it's your first time without a loved one, whenever, or that you may not be in a financial situation to give, like not as much as you want to give. And so sometimes it's rough going through these situations when you don't have the expectation of, or when you have the expectation of having something, being able to give, being able to be in a certain situation. You thought you would own the home by now. You thought you would be in a certain car by now. You thought you would have enough money by now. You thought you'd be at the right job by now, and it just hasn't happened. And sometimes that's a challenge. And so this Christmas season, I want us to focus on getting past what's right in front of you. Getting past what's right in front of you. You know, when I think about the football and this football season, you know, we coming down to the wire in the NFL, the last few games. I think college is in their playoff thing. And so when I look at sports, in particular football, you know, you have the offensive lineman and the defensive lineman right there. And a lot of times we're at the line and we're just looking at the defensive lineman right there, the person who's right there in the front, and we got to get past that, right? We got to get past it. And so they call it, you have sometimes 7, 8 people in the box. That's the first 2 lines of defense. Well, what happens is the quarterback and even sometimes the coach who's off to the side, they can see what they call the secondary. The secondary is the back half of the field where you have your cornerbacks and your safeties. Well, the objective is to get in that secondary past that front 8 where there's less defenders and there's open field. A lot of places that you can move in order to get to the touchdown. And so you might be right there at the front line. You might be in the box where it seems like it's just so much. But God wanted me to share with you this morning, if we could just get to the secondary. If we could just get to the secondary. So if we can have some teammates to help us block, if we can have a coach that can plan out a strategy to help us get to that secondary, to help us get to the opposite side of the field, to help us get closer to the touchdown, that we'll be all right. And so we need to, we talk about this often, we need to have a coach that's off to the sideline that's giving us a strategy. We need to have some partners, some friends, some people who are on our team that's going to help block and help push out the adversary. How we do that? They're praying for us. They're encouraging us. They're keeping us lifted up, right? They're on our team helping us to get past whatever we're going through that's right in front of us so that we can get to that secondary spot, so that we can get closer to the touchdown. Right now, all we want to do is get closer to the touchdown, all right? So let's get past this season. Let's get past the trials. Let's get past the test. Let's get past sometimes the frustration and the hardship and the anger, and let's start enjoying the game. Let's start enjoying the game. All right, that's my time for this morning. Listen, don't forget, the book is on sale all the way up until Christmas, $20. Don't forget, this will be the original version, because once we sign the publishing deal, it's going to change a little bit. I was going back, and I tend to go back and read again some of the things, and oh my goodness, it is really, and maybe because it's my story, but it's really, helping me even now through some of the struggles that I'm going through with now, just looking at it from what I just explained to you. Just trying to get past that front line, trying to get to that secondary. I'm telling you, I believe it will help you, and it will help somebody that you know. All right? So that's my time for today. Remember, always have a heart of gratitude and the strength to keep moving forward. God bless you.